My wife is pregnant with our daughter, and initially we were both really happy and excited about it. But then she started acting completely out of character. She gets angry and irritated over the smallest things, insults me when she doesn't like the food I make, and has become incredibly insecure, constantly accusing me of losing attraction to her. Let me give you an example of what I'm dealing with. Last week, she specifically asked me to make chicken sandwiches for dinner, so I spent time preparing them exactly how she likes them. When dinner was ready, she proceeded to eat every single sandwich, leaving absolutely nothing for me. Then, as if that wasn't bad enough, she told me they tasted like garbage. Now, I wasn't even upset that she left me nothing to eat. What really got to me was the logic behind it. If the sandwiches were so terrible, why did she feel the need to finish every last bite? When I asked her this simple question, her response was just that she was hungry. This has become a pattern with her. She'll eat everything I cook, then immediately criticize it and tell me how awful it tastes. I've been trying my best not to argue with her about these situations because I'm working more than 80 hours a week right now, and when I finally get home, I just want some peace. I figured this was probably just pregnancy hormones making her act this way, and I was trying to be understanding and patient. But what happened yesterday completely crossed the line for me. After finishing my workout at the gym, this woman I'd never seen before approached me and started flirting pretty aggressively. She was asking personal questions, touching my arm, and eventually asked if I wanted to meet up with her for drinks sometime. I immediately shut it down, told her I was married, and made it clear I wasn't interested. I thought it was just some random encounter and didn't think much more about it. When I got home that evening, my wife suddenly became incredibly affectionate. She was hugging me, being unusually sweet, and then she started apologizing profusely. I was completely confused by this sudden change in behavior, especially since she'd been so hostile toward me for weeks. When I asked her what was going on and why she was apologizing, that's when she dropped the bomb on me. She explained that her best friend Vanessa had suggested they needed to test my loyalty. Apparently, they'd been discussing her insecurities about whether I was still attracted to her during the pregnancy, and Vanessa convinced her that the only way to know for sure was to set up some kind of trap. So they recruited a mutual friend of ours to approach me at the gym, flirt with me, and try to get me to agree to meet up with her. My wife seemed almost proud as she told me that I had passed their little test. She was acting like I should be happy about it, like this was some kind of romantic gesture that proved our love was strong. But I felt completely betrayed and manipulated. Instead of just talking to me about her insecurities like a normal couple would do, she decided to orchestrate this elaborate scheme to spy on me and test whether I would cheat on her. The fact that she involved her friend in this makes it even worse. Now I'm wondering who else knows about this test, and I'm embarrassed that they were all sitting around discussing whether or not I would be faithful to my pregnant wife. It feels like such a violation of trust and privacy. I'm absolutely done with her behavior. The constant criticism, the emotional outbursts, and now this loyalty test have pushed me to my breaking point. I can't keep walking on eggshells in my own home, and I can't be in a relationship where I'm being secretly tested and manipulated instead of trusted. So here's my question. Would I be the jerk if I asked my pregnant wife to move out because of this whole situation?